Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hey, this is Jason, aka Meeks. This is SIC-MADE airbrushing inside Big Airbrush. Today, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick tip on script lettering, or basically not on the lettering itself, but an exercise that will better you on your script game and get you better and to set you apart from everybody else. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it, guys. I'm going to do a letter M, a letter E, and a letter L. And these are going to be the lowercase letters, and then I'm going to probably just do a name afterwards. But anyways, the thick to thin, you want to be real patient with this style of writing, guys. You're going to find your own style in this process. But first, you guys got to get this down, okay? You got to get this down. So I'm just going to do a letter M, a small M. And those of you, man, that are, I don't know when they stopped teaching cursive. I don't know if it was millennials or the ones after, but you know, they don't even teach cursive in school no more, which I think is BS. But so you're gonna have to do your research so you upcoming artists, you're gonna have to do your research on lettering styles and just look at script, look at cursive and practice it on paper first, or practice it here, either way, okay? So you're gonna have to basically, what you see, you could draw, and that's what you're gonna have to do, okay? So those of you that are no cursive, I don't have good handwriting, but I've watched and I've looked at cursive over and over, and I kind of just developed my own style, and I'm still cleaning it up. So this is one of my exercises that I get started on most of the time before I'm gonna start painting, and it's just a little warm up, okay? So here's my letter M. I'm gonna work with my letter M first, okay? This is like the hardest, this is actually the hardest letter that I've had to do in one swoop. So you gotta be patient, you gotta go slow at first, and then when you get that thick to thin, when you get that dual action working, then you'll start to speed it up a little bit, okay? But first you gotta be real slow and be patient. So this is the slow way right here, letter M. And you could do a little border if you want to do a border just to stay within those lines. That's totally up to you. So that's how thick I'm going to get it, or big I'm going to get it. So just start out slow, guys, okay? You're just going to go thick. And what I've noticed too in my cursive is to put it in a little slant. Put your cursive in a little slant, man, really helps you out too. Instead of straight up and down, throw it in a slant. So I'm right-handed, so I guess I'm leaning to the right or leaning down is how I'm doing my style, because that's how I paint. It'll be awkward for me to go this way. So if you're left-handed, whatever suits you, whatever is more clean for you, okay? So just remember that. So just go thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick. And it don't gotta be perfect, man. Just get that thick to thin, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick. Okay? Do it again, do it again. Thin, thick, thin, thick. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Go real slow. And that's what you want, man, that consistency of thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick. So if you could get this letter M in one swoop, man, you're doing 100 times better than I did a year ago. Because I can never do my M's in one swoop, especially my capital M's. I don't even know what I would do. I think I would bar it, you know, and my M's would look so ugly. You know, I mean, real ugly. My M's were terrible, and it turned me off for a second there, because I couldn't get it. But after it's repetition, guys. It's repetitious, and you just got to do it all the time. Okay, so do it all the time. Do it again. Thin, thick, thick, boom, boom. You guys see that little slant I got going on here? Do it again. Thin, thick. All right, let's move on to the letter E now. Letter E will help you out with big swoops. Like if you're doing scrolling in a name, that'll help you out with scrolling. So letter E is thick, thin, thick, thin, thick. And then you could go from the E's, since it's in the same realm of a loop, you could do your L. And this one's more of a up and down, just a little more. And that's a little fast right there. That's a little fast. So if you go in a little slower with your E's. And you don't want to go too slow because you want to be one fluid motion. You know, you got to see the outcome. You got to see from point A to point B, right? Point A, point B, point A, point B. All right, so that's what you got to see. So these three letters right here, guys, I'm gonna flip it over and we'll do some more, okay? These three letters right here, I'm telling you right now, guys, it's totally helping me out tremendously, especially being here. You know, my lettering wasn't all that great. It still ain't all that great. I still want to improve on my lettering. There's always room for improvement, man. So, you know, just keep with this setup. And if you want to do some other letters, do some other letters. Look at some other letters. But these are the ones because of the M's are the ones because it's one swoop. It's three hoops, right? One hoop, two, three, right? So boom, 1, 2, 3, and then you could always expand on that. As for, you don't got to do a straight boom. You can do it round. You know, I'm not used to doing it round. You know, it just depends what your style is and how you write, right, or how you paint. Okay, but just keep doing that, man. Thin, and then you can speed it up when you get better. You'll start speeding it up, and you'll start feeling. Once you start speeding it up and feeling it, then you're gonna be like, oh man, I got this, and I know you got this. Boom, 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 boom. You don't even know, man. When I started doing that and getting it finally in one swoop, man, I swear to God, I felt like I hit the lottery, man. It's amazing feeling. The E is a little different. It's a little more. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier than doing the M. I don't know what it is about the M's. That's just me. That's just me. Maybe someone else is different, but doing it in one swoop. All right, so those are those letters, guys. You know what I mean? The E is kind of similar with the L. You're just doing a longer stroke. You know, just a longer stroke. Make them pretty. Make it nice, man. You know. This is what's gonna set you apart from everybody else, man. Okay, so we'll take that down, and I'm just gonna I'll just do a name. You can do a little background, a little soft oval shape. I'll put my this is my capital M. I've been working on. I got a couple of styles on my M's, but this one I tend to go back to. And you see how you can still go back in here and thicken stuff up, but that's neat the way it is. It still has my thick to thins, but if you wanted to go back in here and thicken just a few things up, you still can. That looks good. Get that A out there. Boom, you know what I mean? So, but you see how that was one fluid motion. You know what I mean? That's what you're working for, and that's what's going to breed up, get your speed up to going. As for, if you're going to try to get into a shop like this, man, you got to have this. You got to have this. You got to have your style. It's got to be clean, man. I can't press that enough. But if you're not and you're just working on it, try to do this, man, at least 30 to 45 minutes a day. This little exercise here, if you do that, man, I'm telling you right now, your cursive is going to improve 1,000%. And then you'll be ready for a shop like this, or come and work for me one day. I don't know. All right, but so that was it, guys. You know, I just wanted to show you just basically, the cursive style of lettering and what we do here. What we do here and what it's all about, man. You know, you gotta have this style. I can't preach that enough, you guys. You guys gotta have your lettering style, especially your cursive. Your cursive is key in this whole game, man. So, and you're gonna feel a whole lot better when you get the exercises down and you're able to do those exercises fluently. And I'm telling you right now, it's gonna boost your confidence. All right, guys, so that's about it for this video, man. Hope you guys learned something. If you did, man, please like and subscribe on my videos, man. That is much appreciated. Much love there, guys. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. See you guys. Peace.